From 3 planets forming a straight line in the sky to the peak of an upcoming magnificent meteor shower, here are all the astronomical events for July 2024. Keep watching this video to learn more about what will happen in the night sky this month. So, starting on July 2, the Moon will conjunct with Mars and the Pleiades star cluster on the same night, beginning with Mars before proceeding with the Pleiades. Mars appears like a reddish point of light, the Pleiades like a small, somewhat fuzzy cluster of stars resembling a question mark, and the Moon will be a thin crescent. Saturn and Jupiter will also be on the same night, making this a magnificent opportunity to see and photograph 3 planets simultaneously. The conjunction events will occur in the pre-dawn hours before sunrise, so you must wake up early to witness them both. On July 5, we will have a new moon, making this the best time to do stargazing and astrophotography all night long without worrying about moonlight. During this phase, the moon's illuminated side faces away from us, making it invisible in the night sky. The next first quarter phase will be on July 13, the full moon on July 21, and the last quarter on July 28. You can use websites like moongiant.com to know when the other lunar phases will be. On July 7, Mercury, the innermost planet, will be close to the Beehive star cluster or Messier 44 in the constellation Cancer during the Mercury-Beehive conjunction event. However, you must use binoculars to spot Mercury near this open star cluster and a clear view of the western horizon immediately after sunset to better see the conjunction. The Beehive star cluster contains hundreds of stars and is visible to the naked eye under dark skies. However, on July 8, the Moon will conjunct with the Beehive star cluster and Mercury on the same night, providing another chance to observe a lovely celestial pairing in the early evening after sunset. The Moon will be a thin waxing crescent by this time. On July 21, Mars will appear close to the Pleiades star cluster in the night sky around the Taurus constellation. The reddish glow of Mars will contrast beautifully with the blue stars of the Pleiades. The conjunction event will occur during the pre-dawn hours after midnight, making this an extraordinary celestial opportunity to stargaze or photograph Mars, the Pleiades, and Jupiter close by in the same shot. However, Uranus will not be visible to the naked eye and would be indistinguishable from the surrounding stars. On July 22, Mercury will reach its greatest Eastern Elongation of 26.9 degrees from the Sun, making it visible in the evening sky after sunset. The elusive planet Mercury will be observable toward the western horizon shortly after sunset. However, you must have a clear view of the horizon to have a better chance of seeing the planet, and use binoculars or a telescope to get a better view. On July 25, we will have a lunar occultation of Saturn in the night sky, where our natural satellite will block our view of the ringed planet. The occultation is visible in parts of Asia and Africa, as seen in this map. The dotted contours show where each event occurs above the horizon, but may not be visible because the sky might be too bright or the moon is too low in the sky. However, areas outside the shaded parts of the map will only witness a Moon-Saturn conjunction event. The best way to see the lunar occultation of Saturn is by using binoculars or a telescope to see the moment the ringed planet gradually disappears behind the Moon before reappearing on the other side. So, moving on to July 28, we will have the peak of an annual meteor shower called the Delta Aquarids, where its meteors come from debris from comet 96P Machholz. The shower runs annually from July 12 to August 23. The peak is on the night of July 28 and the morning of July 29, reaching 20 meteors per hour. However, the second quarter moon will block many fainter meteors this year, but you could catch a few good ones with enough patience. The best viewing will be from a dark location after midnight. The meteors will radiate from the constellation Aquarius, but can appear anywhere in the sky. Finally, on July 30, the 30% illuminated waning crescent moon will once again approach the Pleiades star cluster before the month ends. However, the moon's proximity to the open star cluster might make it challenging to spot the stars there. But you can use binoculars or a telescope for a more detailed view of the lunar surface and probably see some of the stars of the Pleiades before the moon directly gets in front of the star cluster. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you will witness some or most of the astronomical events for July 2024, especially the upcoming meteor shower peak and the lunar occultation of Saturn. As always, clear skies and enjoy the universe before your eyes, and see you next time.